What's up, bitches? You guys hear me? I'm trying to get this thing working around. I'm trying to get it all set up here. Gonna get these pictures up here too. We're back, bitches. It's live. Let me get the screen kind of set up here. What's up, bitches? Yeah, guys, I want to tell you guys a little story. Some shenanigans. That thing on FDU had me dying too, man. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. here, bitches. 1 a.m. Shit, I got it one up on you. Give a fuck. Sound Rob 6 in the morning, bitches. Up 2 weeks straight. Hey, guys. 5 caffeine pills in. It's story time, bitches. It's story time. This isn't going to be a very long stream, but I was thinking, I was going to make a video about this, and I'm like, why don't I just do a stream? I do a stream, and then I can talk to you guys, and you're here, and I can answer questions. And it could add to the video, and then the video automatically uploads anyways, and then we're good to go, bitches. And I do have work tomorrow, but I just wanted to make this. It's more of a video stream, basically, instead of like I'm streaming for a long time or something like that. But I mean, anything to get me out of editing, okay? Anything, basically, because people in the chat's like, sometimes lazy motherfucker is what it is. Like, and that's why I love he's a piece of shit, but. Can't wait to hear this story. Yeah, bitches. So, I'm at work today, and I get a text on my phone. And the text says, it's from somebody that's not my friend. So I get it in the weird, like fucking message space that isn't my friend, you know what I mean? So you gotta flip through like 50 fucking things. And I was like, who the fuck is this? And this person's giving a piece of her mind about how dare you not like Clarkade, and I love those people are like family to me, and they mean everything, and I always get good prices there, and blah 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 blah. And actually, let me go ahead and just read. I'll read that message. I got it right here. I don't even know why I'm ad-libbing here. So where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So this will go into the rest of the story. This is the message I got on my phone on my break. Hello, my name is whatever, I'll leave her name out. And I'd like to say a few things about the little review you left for Clarkade. You say this guy acts like he doesn't know his customers, yet they all knew exactly who I was when I came in after a couple years of living out of state. You say his prices are too high and payouts too low. You obviously don't know nothing. You don't have a lot of comparisons with those stores because they're the best I ever seen. And if Tal is watching this, he's gonna fucking laugh his ass off because he fucking knows for a fact that ain't the fucking case. I mean, if you guys have ever been to buybacks and you know how bad buybacks prices are, this is up there in that level, of shit your pants, what the fuck. And it's not good. And she's like, just because you didn't get what you wanted doesn't mean they ripped you off. I needed things for my daughter, but didn't have the money, so I sadly had to sell my GameCube. And all the games, even ones that didn't work. And this man who works, I'm not going to say his name either, but this man that works there was the one who helped me out. He gave me the highest price you could get for one, even though it was in terrible condition. He's basically said, I sold him a piece of shit, and he took it. And he knew he couldn't resell it. He was one of the nicest people I ever met, and if you weren't high and mighty with a stick up your ass, you would see that too. And so I'm like, I just cannot believe this. And it hadn't dawned on me that something has happened yet. I just figured she read my review because that'd actually be an interesting series for you guys to follow my Google reviews. Because I'm just straight up motherfucking Roger Ebert on them bitches, you know what I mean? Roger Ebert pre-death, you know what I mean? Not now, he's dead, but pre-death, you know what I mean? He reviewed stuff. You understand? But I'm just saying. So, like, I've reviewed like 12 different game stores. Most of them are negative because all the game stores right here suck. They just do. So, yeah, meth heads selling fucking GameCubes for $3. And it's not good. So, here's my reply. I said, Clarkade is a notorious shithole. I'm like, I brought my NVIDIA Shield Portable in there, and the guy offered me like $40. It's a joke. Okay, it's like a $200 item, and this guy's NVIDIA Shield Portable, the handheld. I was going to sell it. I needed money. This man offered me $30, $30 or $40. I think it was 40 actually. Like, what the fuck, dude? I literally, like, you could bring it anywhere else. You go to a random person on the street and get more money than that. Like, that's a joke, dude. You know for a fact what that's worth because you looked it up on eBay. I watched you do it, motherfucker! You know what I mean? Like, it's mind-blowing. And he's going to give me $40 for an NVIDIA Shield Portable. Okay? Mind-blowing. And I had to wait an hour to get that quote also. But I said, his wife is always there acting like a jerk to people, which I'll get into in a minute. Look, there are other bad reviews on there. It's not just me. And plus, I don't have to justify myself to you. I said, second time around on Brown Street, we'll give you more money, guaranteed. And they will. I appreciate it, Caleb. Appreciate it. I said, I took it there, and they gave me $120. And then I told her she looked familiar, because she does. I think she's a crackhead. Oh, Wazza with the $38.99, man. I appreciate that. $38.99. All right. Sound Rob ain't worth $39. Fuck that motherfucker. And then I said, I'm trying to think where I've seen you before. He's like, well, then she starts talking about the review and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I get it. You want to stick up for them and be loyal, but the place is overpriced. I've been to game stores all over Ohio, and his prices are garbage. And they are. They're just completely garbage. And I'm like, he's not going to stay in business with those prices. He's using eBay prices. I was like, second time around in Dayton is way cheaper. Hell, GameStop is way cheaper. They are, bitches. Like, his prices are terrible. And like I said, Tal has gone with me. He will get on here and be like, yeah, if I had my brother, he'd be like, we don't buy shit from Clarkade. It's just known. You know what I mean? So, and then she's like, says something about, well, that's your opinion. I don't go to as many stores as you do, but this guy always gives me a good deal. I don't know if he does it just because I know him. I've known him for a while, but even if he didn't, I wouldn't go around blasting him and his family. That's what pissed me off. You don't know them. You're just another face in the crowd. And I'm just like, perhaps you get friend prices, but I don't get those, and I don't have time to befriend a man to get those prices. His normal prices are bad. Go to second time around. They are better. It's on Brown Street. And then she's like, too much of a drive for me. I can't afford to buy games like I want, let alone drive. I'm like, if I can't walk to it, bitches, I ain't going, okay? I already sold my car for crack. Nobody got time for this. You know what I mean? I sold my legs, too, so I'm going to have to, like, wheel to Clarkade, motherfucker. So, Jawbreaker, man, I appreciate that. Song is about drunken punk. I like that. And she's like, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, and we started talking, and then we kind of became friendly. Like, she knew I wasn't a dick, and so we talked, and that was that. And she wasn't even mad anymore. So, and then it didn't dawn on me until I got a message from Tal, and he's like, dude, Clarkade is after you. And I was like, wait a second, what? Because like I said, I thought she just seen my review on the Google page for it's the Facebook review. I did a Facebook on his business page, a review, and I did one on his Facebook. I thought somebody just seen it and connected my Google name up to my Facebook. That ain't what happened, bitches. Turns out, okay, this motherfucker took my review, printed it off, and put it on the front door, bitches, okay? Trying to make a point. And I'm like, oh, is that what's going on? I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to have to do something about that. Let me show you guys the review. I'll read the review. And you guys have probably already read it anyways because it's been sitting here. But I'll read the review. Here's what I posted that got this guy's panties in a fucking bunch here, okay? I said, don't bother with this place. The owner is nice, but he's very strange and he can never remember you. And it's true. I've been there like 8 or 9 times, and every time I walk in, me and my brother or Tal, every time we walk in, this guy's like, hey, is this your first time in here? And goes through the exact same spiel. The last time he did, I was like, dude, you fixed my PS3. We had a 20-minute conversation. I paid you. The card didn't scan. How can you not remember that, dude? I look exactly the same. It's been like a month. You know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker's got short-term memory loss. You know, he's Benjamin Button. Not Benjamin Button. Who's the fucking short-term memory loss guy? Fucking, I can't remember. One of you guys will say it. Benjamin Button's the agent motherfucker. I got it. But I was just like, this guy's insane. This guy's fucking totally insane. So I was like, even if you've been there a million times, you act like it's your first time walking in. His prices are insane. And they're even higher than eBay or GameStop's combined. The owner's wife, who looks like old enough to be his mother, which she does, and you'll see what I mean here in a minute, is sometimes there and is a total jerk to everybody that walks in. This, Memento. That's what I was thinking of. I don't know why I was thinking Benjamin Button. I smoke rocks. This woman is always there. That's the thing about this place that really gets to me. You know what I mean? And especially when they were at their older location, every time you go into this place, you have to deal with his family. He literally had his kids working there, putting games away, checking people out, working there. Okay, we're talking like Chinese knitting soccer balls, like little kids in sweatshops knitting soccer balls. Like they're putting games away, and there's babies and kids and fucking yelling and chaos everywhere. It's horrible. You're getting stared at when you're in there. Whenever you're in there, you're getting stared at. Whether it be by his wife or his kids. Like, it ain't nothing walking in to a game store, looking on the shelf, and then turning over and seeing, you know what I mean? Like, it just scowling, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, bitches? You can feel, like, you know how you can feel the look? Like, motherfucker, I feel your look, you know what I mean? You're burning in the back of my, and you turn around, and these people are, like, staring at you. Let alone to the fact that you're, like, you know, the only one in the store to begin with, you know what I mean? So, she's a jerk. She's scowling at people, like, she's going and, like, whispering to the owner's ear about other people in the store, if there's, like, you know what I mean? And it's just, like, she's so rude and so ridiculous, and at first, I swear to God, I thought it was his mom, until he kissed her, and I was like, oh, and then I thought maybe it was still his mom, and then I realized that all the kids, the kindergarten class that I was staying in right now was his kids, I guess. I don't really know. Talking to this guy, you can't imagine that he would ever be capable of having children, because he is a child. But anyways, I'll get to that. But I'm like, sometimes there's a total jerk to everybody that walks in. The owner also has a bad reputation of buying stuff from nearby businesses and jacking up the prices. I've talked to other businesses that know this guy. Okay, if you read other reviews, which you can't because he's turned the reviews off, but I'll get to that in a minute. If you was to read other reviews on there, people were like, this guy's a shadester. You know what I mean? This guy comes into my shit, and, you know, he's got a reputation for buying stuff, trying to get, and like selling it, like jacking up the prices super high, like buying junk, asking for junk stuff. I guess somebody said he's bringing broken systems. He's buying systems, like used systems from like GameStop, and he's bringing back broken systems and trying to return to get his money back. There was a guy that had an entire post about that. So supposedly he's banned from GameStop stores he can't go to because he's a shadester. Supposedly, I read this other post where this guy said that they left some credit card information on a game system, and one of his kids jacked up a whole bunch of charges onto the credit card. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Because mine wasn't the only 1-star fucking review up on this bitch. And I read that, I was like, I am not surprised. I don't know if he did that, you know what I mean? But that was on one of the reviews, and it kind of blew my fucking mind. So, I was like, okay, you know what I mean? At that point, when I read that, I was like, I gotta put my own review on here too, because I was already pissed at this place. So, rumor has it he isn't allowed in any of the nearby GameStop stores due to his shenanigans. Okay, you can see why he's going to get upset here. Don't know how true that is. Also, don't bother selling anything there, and I tell the story about the NVIDIA Shield, which I literally waited like a week, like an entire week for him to give me a fucking bullshit quote. Because he talks too fucking much. So, I said the place is dimly lit, smells, and is so disorganized that even finding a simple game can be a chore. He has like 500 security cameras in there. Like, literally, it's Fort Knox, bitches. He's got the biggest big screen TV you've ever seen with, it looks like my one Irate Gamer video where I had all the faces in the face. It's insanity, bitches. It's like he literally works in a prison And, and he's like unlocking doors and like prison doors and shit. It's insane. Nobody wants your shit, dude. It's all junk. It all looks like crap. So, anyways, you know what I mean? But it is dimly lit. It's so dark in there. It sucks. I got a burp. There it is. So, I said, seriously, it looks like most of his stock is from a Goodwill or a dumpster. I get that running a business is expensive, but the prices here are crazy. If the game is even a little rare, he treats it like gold and jacks up the price beyond anything anyone is willing to pay. Behind the counter is like 50 stacks of games that aren't even priced and are just sitting there taking up space. Avoid this place, okay? It sucks. Like, every time I go in, the only thing I ever had done there was I got my PS3 fixed. And he did fix it, and that was it. You know what I mean? Because he said he could fix it. I was like, well, maybe I'll get that done. It was expensive, but whatever. So here's his reply that he replied to it. So, it says, you should be ashamed of yourself. Why I support your rights to free speech. I just can't sit idle as you personally attack and berate those around me. Those that know me will see through your other nonsense since I charge 20% less to GameStop and give 10% more to GameStop to those that come in. Go ahead and trash me all you want, but leave others out of it. Hard to leave others out of it when they're there. They're there all the time, dude. Like, the store does sometimes smell. So he's admitting the store stinks. Okay, this is what killed me on this shit. He's like, the store does sometimes smell because I have an employee with a gland disorder. Oh my god, dude. I'm not telling you, like, how to run your business, but gland disorder, dude. If he reeks, and you know he reeks, and people are gagging, dry heaving. It stinks in there, dude. It smells like a sewage treatment plant, okay? At first, I was just like, is there what's going on, dude? Do you have like a burst shit pipe in there or something? It's fucking ridiculous, dude. How are you going to admit something like that? And then you're going to try to say that, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Who has a gland? Who says that? I stink because I have a gland disorder. Motherfucker, you stink because you don't wash. Okay? Give me that fucking shit. So he's admitting the store stinks, which is already admitting because it's truth, and I can't control it. But I guess you're a perfect person. I guess if I hire someone with a speech impediment or other disorder, you take it upon your godlike self to put him down as well. I'm like, well, if he's saying that. If I go up and he's like, that'll be $13.99, but in this particular store, that would be $44.99 because these prices, prices are bullshit, okay? Let me tell you. Yeah, I probably would say, I would crack a couple jokes, probably. As far as what you said about my wife, you should be greatly ashamed. If you were raising 6 children going to school, all while fighting a life-threatening disease, which I don't believe. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. You can't bring that into the convo, dude. I see what you're trying to do. But it's not going to work. Okay? Sorry. With several surgeries and treatments, let's see how pleasant your temperament would be. So, he's admitting his wife is a jerk to people. Okay? So, he's already admitted 2 things. He's not disagreeing with anything I'm saying because it's true. Okay, his wife is not a pleasant person. She's always scowling. She's always, you know what I mean? It's not good. Who would want to go into a store with that environment? I'm not, like I said, there was many other 1-star reviews on there, dude. I'm not quite sure, because I called your wife Boogie with a gland disorder. Perhaps his wife had the gland disorder? Perhaps this runs deeper. I don't know. As the YouTube turns. Come back next time on Shitcade. But no, it's insane. So he's basically admitted what I've said. Someone shit their pants in the store at all times. And she is more beautiful of a person than either you or I are, and she has a large, beautiful heart, and you will never get the chance to realize. So I will print out your post, as well as my answer, and invite as many people to tell you what you think of you. Wait, I never read that before. Didn't realize how fucked up that was. So as many people to tell you what you think of you. Okay? Maybe you should learn how to be a person instead of a coward who hides behind social media. You know what I mean? So, so I was like, kiss my ass, bro. Your store sucks. You know what I mean? I was like, I alerted the authorities to your shenanigans. You will be visited shortly, which I actually did on my break. I contacted that local police, and they were even like, they told me, they're just like, that's pretty shady. You know what I mean? That's pretty fucking ridiculous. So there's my review pasted on the front door of this fucking store, dude. How fucking hilarious is that? Like, I can't even, you can't buy publicity like this. Son Rob thinks your store stinks, and it's bullshit. And it's right here on the door. And so he's telling people before they even come in, hey, it stinks in here, and the prices suck, and it's dark, and it sucks, and it's fucking stupid, and it's gonna waste your time, okay? Right on the door. I gotta get a picture of that. I gotta get up next to the door and be like, you know what I mean? Ding! You know what I mean? I made the front door. Some people make the front page. I made the front door. You know what I mean? That's how I roll. You can't even make the shit up. So, I don't know. The cops said they would call them, okay? Because I was getting people contacting me. It's insane. And I wanted to see how legal this actually was. I was curious. And he said that they would call him and tell him that it's like, it's not cool. You know what I mean? That's what the guy told me on the phone. And I didn't get the message, but he replied and said, the cops called. They said, I'm not breaking the law. He's like, it's going to stay up until you apologize. Thanks, Darkstar Ninja. And I was like, not only am I not going to apologize, but I'm going to get all my friends and family and everybody I know to review your store, dude. You know what I mean? Put the same review up 1 million times. And then I'm going to make a video on you because I have almost 6 million views on YouTube and you just fucked up. And that's the fucking comments I left. A lot of people seen them before all that shit went down. So I know some people left some reviews. And then he ended up closing the whole thing. So I don't think I'm trying to see if I got any more pictures here. Yeah, it's that's just like the shot of let's see the shot of that again. And he closes the comments down. So no more comments, no more ratings, it's gone. Okay, so at that point, he's like, I could just see him looking at his computer like, oh, I fucked up. You know what I mean? I'm not just this everyday person that's gonna take this shit. Because there are other businesses I know of that have done shit like this. You know what I mean? That it's on a technicality, a lot of them get away with it. Some other guy was telling me about a pawn shop that did this in the area. But there are people, I got review shamed, bitches. What the fuck? That wasn't even the worst review on there, dude. You know what I mean? And I mean, he's not even saying like, you know what I mean, anything. He's not denying pretty much anything I said except maybe the prices. He sort of says something about the prices, which it's not true. Your prices suck, dude. Your prices are terrible. Okay, I get it. It's Diablo on the PS1. But it's not worth $120, dude. Sorry. Maybe you've seen that listing on eBay one time, but you're not going to get that, dude. Why the fuck do you have 475 copies of Wii Sports, dude? Why are they there? Why am I looking at them, dude? Why are they all in a row? You obviously got these games in bulk, and you're trying to... But it's ridiculous, dude. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, dude? Why do all your games... like smell like they're out of the same crack house, dude? Like, why do they all stink like weird, like a mixture of meth and smoke? You know what I mean? And cheap cigars and punk cigars and shit. Like, what the fuck? Why do you have long tables the size of a football field in the back with every game system and TV imaginable, but none of them are hooked up, none of them are on, and none of them are playing them at any point ever? Okay? I don't get it. Okay? I don't understand. Why do you have an arcade when nobody plays that either? When you know damn well another business in the area just went out of business because of their bullshit arcade? I'm confused. I'm confused. That's bullshit. So, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, what do you say to something like this? You know what I mean? Like, this isn't even the worst review I've made. You know what I mean? Like, I have destroyed businesses, man. I posted a review on Monroe Muffler and Brakes. Okay, it's this place, and this is getting off topic, but I might as well tell this story anyways. But I posted a review on Monroe Muffler and Brakes because I brought my car there. This was a long time ago. Let me get a sip of my bev. It was a long time ago. I brought my car there for a brake issue. And people have warned me not to do business with Monroe Muffler and Brake. And I never really knew why. People were always kind of, you know what I mean? They have vague stories or whatever. So I brought, and my brakes were bad. I knew they were bad. Like, I was gonna die soon, okay? Like, I had like 1 or 2 more trips. I've already almost, hit a train. Like, it has been total fucking insanity. And this isn't the last time my brakes were bad. This was a different car. So this was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. And I had brake problems here recently, but this was a long time ago. And I almost hit a train then, too. We have a lot of trains around here. You guys heard my old videos and shit. So I bring my car there. I think I had the Firebird at the time. And they put it up on the ramps, and they're looking at it. And the guy comes back. They come back in like 15 minutes. And this guy is playing it off big time, dude. And looking back on this angers me so fucking much, bitches. This guy comes up to me, and he's like, your brakes are just destroyed. Like, every part of your brake system, your master cylinder, your slave cylinder, you need an all new system of this, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, and I got like 2 nickels, okay? I'm like, would this do? You know what I mean? I'm scared to death. The whole mission is to scare the shit out of you at this point. You know what I mean? And the guy's like, yeah, it's going to be like $900, $1,000 to do it. And I'm like, something didn't feel right. I was like, you guys could tell that immediately? Like, you weren't even out there that long. You know what I mean? And I was like, no. I was like, something told me, and I was like, I got to get a second opinion back. Because that would seem really fucking high for some fucking brakes. You know what I mean? I was not prepared for that. And I told the guy, I'm like, no. This guy says that he's not going to take my car off the lift. This motherfucker, this fuck, is like, no. He's like, it's too dangerous to drive. I can't let you take this car away. I'm like, at that point, I'm just, I ripped my fucking shirt off. I'm like, bitch, okay? That's when I got mean. I was like, give me my fucking motherfucking car, dude. Like, it's my proper time. You know what I mean? I'll get up on that ramp, start the car, and jettison off the ramp and bust through your glass, okay? It's my car, bitch. What the fuck? I'll drive it with no brakes. Sometimes I like to just rip the brakes out of my car and drive with no brakes, dude. Just to see how far I can get. It's my car. I can do that. Get it off the ramps. I appreciate the donation, Ricky Ricardo. Yeah, Punk was banning everybody out of his chat that was trying to say truth. Everything Punk was saying was garbage, but I won't even get it. He's not worth it. Trust me. But anyways. So yeah. I can't stand that kind of shit, dude. He finally got my shit off the fucking ramp, and I fucking drove off. I took my car to a family friend my dad recommended. I remember this because I was dating the stripper at the time. And I remember I was at the casino with the stripper, and I got a text from my dad, and my dad's like, my friend will look at your brakes for you. I didn't drive up there. She drove up there, and her fucking van ran out of fucking gas, and we had to push our fucking van up to the fucking gas station like 2 miles. I was like, this pussy better be worth it. It was. But, I'm just saying, I'm at the casino, okay? I'm making it rain on the blackjack table. I fucking get a text from my dad, and he's like, this guy will fix your brakes tomorrow. And I was like, cool. I somehow get my car there. I can't remember if I get it towed. At this point, it's bad. 3 hours later, I get a call from my dad's friend. My dad's friend's like, your car's all done. You can come pick it up. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was going to be a process. This was going to be like a 2-week thing or something, No, he's like, it's all done. He's like, you owe me $60. I was like, whoa. I'm like, green Firebird? Okay, no brakey? You know what I mean? Green, it's green, the green one. He's like, yeah, $60. I was like, what was wrong with it? Bitches. It was a broken brake line. That's it. That's all it was. Okay, and at this point, my face is I'm just like, Monroe! You know what I mean? Like, I am just pissed. You know what I mean? And I remember the next day calling the manager up and being like, you guys are a bunch of fucks. I'm like, he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you tried to rob my fucking ass. Literally, pretty much at gunpoint. You know what I mean? Like, he was like 1 second away of fucking just doing it at gunpoint. Like, dude, like, let's cut out the shit. Give me your fucking money. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what it was up to. And I remember calling and complaining about that. And it's absolute fucking bullshit. And I put that review on there. I get contacted by the headquarters, like the main headquarters of Monroe. And they're like, well, I really apologize. Because they're getting tons of bad reviews. I think their star rating right now out of 5 is like 2.5. Okay? Like, people aren't happy. And another guy had the same fucking story as I had. Okay? So they're like, we're sorry you had this problem. Please call us. We really want to apologize. We want to do you right. Blah, blah, blah. I never called them. Because this is like 5 years ago. I don't even have the same car anymore. But I like bashing these fucking stores. You know what I mean? If you cannot run a store to where it's halfway decent or have halfway decent prices, then get the fuck out of my face. There is no point anymore, bitches. You can order games online without even leaving your house, okay? There's no point of going to a store and paying eBay prices or more, using gas to get there, driving there, having to drive back, and you're paying more money. There has to be a reason to go to your store, okay? I know a lot of these stores want to do this arcade thing, but most motherfuckers don't care about arcades anymore. It's just the sad truth, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to justify, having to. First of all, it's not a comfortable thing to do. Like, after you play games at your house for so long, and people are so used to that, and to just chill at your house and play a game, I just feel like the whole arcade thing, it's kind of a novelty, you know what I mean? But a lot of these places want to try to bring back the 80s with that shit, and you're never going to have that. You can have arcade experiences at home, in your house, while you're getting your dick sucked, you know what I mean? So I don't really understand, why they want to go the game route, the arcade route. Because arcades are extremely expensive to upkeep. Anyone with an arcade machine will tell you, and everybody I ever talk with this arcade setup says the same thing. It's too expensive to fix them. It's too expensive to run them. They are electricity hogs, bitches. We're talking about things that take a lot of fucking power to run. Shit from the 80s, you know what I mean? That was not energy efficient. I talked to that place I showed you guys, Vax and Videos. It's not Vax and Videos anymore, bitches. It's like Sam and Ethel's lawnmower repair shop in games, or something like that now. It's next door, it's like this big, and it smells like gasoline, and they got like 3 games, okay? That used to be Vax and Videos, and that's the saddest fucking thing I've ever seen. It's unbelievable. It's so sad. Me and Tao went to it. Me and my friend Tao went to it. And I almost wanted to cry. I was like, what happened? I went up to the counter and I was like, what happened? That's all I said. I was like, what happened? You know what I mean? Like, this is horrible. You know what I mean? It reeks in there. It's literally the lawnmower repair section of Vax and Videos now. That's their new residence. You know what I mean? It's like going from the Taj Mahal to the dumpster behind the Taco Bell. You know what I mean? It's that kind of jump. And I'm just in shock. And the guy said, he's like, we could not afford it anymore. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, the rent was too high. And he's like, the electricity bill by itself was over $1,500. And I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Suf and Sinister, man, I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, too much gimmicks in the arcades, dude. And it blew my mind. I was like, $1,500 a month for electricity? You're not going to make that up with your arcade. You're not going to do it. Immediately get rid of those arcade machines. Like, who does this? They tried to keep up that fucking arcade for a long time. And you could tell there was a sinking ship. They weren't buying any games. They were on buying freeze. Their stock was always the same. Their prices were high. It was just like it was frozen in time. And the last time I went in there and I videotaped it, it was getting a little bit better. But you could tell they're still struggling. You know what I mean? People wouldn't be there. They're laying people off. And I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And arcades don't pay, dude. It's just not, it does not pay. It don't pay to own one. You're going to be fixing it all the time. Pieces are getting hard to find. You know what I mean? Like, I've talked to people and they're like, man, I'd love to have an arcade machine. I'm like, no, you don't. I'm like, just get a main cabinet. You know what I mean? Make one. It doesn't cost that much money. There's no point. You're not going to be able to find, if a button breaks on that fucking 1976 fucking Space War machine or whatever the fuck you just got, if something breaks on that bitch, you're fucking boned, son. You know what I mean? Like, they made like 4 of those things. You know what I mean? Like, it's good luck. It's not worth it. And I remember I went to Clarkade after that, and I talked to that guy, and I was like, do you know about Vax and Videos? His ass just lit up. Like, yeah, there'll be more business for me now. You know what I mean? Like, and then he started ripping on them, and just a really unpleasant person. You know what I mean? One of the reviews on here said that his personality was like a dumpster or something, dumpster fire or something. If they didn't turn off reviews, you could see the reviews and whatnot, but he blocked the reviews, and that was that, bitches. So, you know, there's another. I'll just remember the reviews I'm doing, and I'll talk about my reviews. There's another place. Oh, what was that place called? I think it's called Game Haven or something. I don't remember. Let me just look it up. Let me look it up here. Oh, did I spell it right? I think that's it. Here, let me move these screens a little bit. You are game. I won't even get into you. Are you gay? Okay, because here we go. Okay, so move these screens a little bit. So this is second time around. This place is pretty good. It's kind of located in a weird part of town. You have the college kids and the college right next to the place. So there's rowdy college kids. And I do play a little bit of Fortnite, yeah. If you guys want to get up on that sometime. I'm not good at it. I just started, so it is what it is. It's weird. So you got the college kids, and they come in and doing their fucking bullshit. Then you got the crackheads, you know what I mean? And they're coming in like, I got this broken blank CD. Can you give me a nickel for it? You know what I mean? Like, I took a shit in my hands, and can you give me can you give me a penny, man? I just want a penny. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad. You know what I mean? So, dick rot? Did I have disc rot in the things? In the search thing or something? But anyways, the place is weird. You know what I mean? Like, it's insanity. You know what I mean? So I got the review here, and I'll show you guys. Here's my review. Did you see my donation? Yeah, Caleb, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So I'm like, not a bad place, and I go there frequently. But it's located in a weird part of town where there's a mixture of rowdy college kids and people trying to very obviously sell stuff for drug money. They used to give pretty decent prices for stuff you sold to them, but lately they're getting cheap probably due to the amount of junk and stolen stuff that gets sold. They have decent prices on Blu-rays and music CDs, but their video game prices are hit and miss. Sometimes you can find a deal, other times they think something is worth way more than it actually is, and they overprice it. There you have it, you know what I mean? So that's my review on them. It's not a bad place, but I'll give you my other reviews here. Okay. Oh, this guy, they fucking replied, man. That's hilarious. I just posted this a day ago. Oh my god. So I didn't even tell you guys about this. Okay, so hold on. I gotta look this up here. Okay. Alright, where'd it go? Okay. I was gonna get their page up, but I guess I can get to it from here. So we went to a concert on Saturday. We went and seen Warrant, you know, like, she's my cherry pie, cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise, you know what I mean? We went to see them. They were playing at BMI Indoor Speedway, which is actually a go-kart track. So Warrant they've hit rock bottom at this point. When you're playing a go-kart track, I think it's time to get off the bus. You know what I mean? The bus has run its course, and it is over. So we went, and I'll go ahead and I'll read my review as to what happened. We've been to this venue many times because they have classic rockers that come there, me and my family. We go. And went here a few times for several concerts and will never go again. On Saturday, my family went to see Warrant play, and they actually made everyone wait outside the doors in a straight line with no seats for an hour and a half. I shit you not, bitches. Okay? Me with my fucked up foot, bad back, which, you know, by the way, I've been diagnosed with scoliosis and degenerative disc disease in my back now. Forgot to bring that up in a stream, but I'm basically crippled, okay, at this fucking point. It's probably all the years of fucking sitting like this and doing my shit, you know what I mean? But I have back issues, and my foot hurts all the time. And I have to stand there with no seats. They won't let everybody in. They're supposedly telling people that one of the bands don't want people watching them warm up. What kind of prima donna fucking bullshit is this? You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? We've been in there watching people forever. Like, every band, they only fucking test their mic and shit. What's the big fucking deal? Hour and a half, okay? We're standing there. Some people were outside in the freezing cold. It was a total joke. Once the concert started, it was nothing but constant technical problems with mics and guitars constantly cutting out. As if they don't get enough money, they are also now charging $5 for a small bottle of Gatorade. Total joke. Avoid. You know what I mean? So, period. I didn't read this yet! So this is brand new. I don't even know what it says. So you guys have probably already read it. I'm about to read it right now. BMI would like to apologize for the issue for the delay of entry. Warrant's soundboard fried during their sound check. After hours to try to fix it, they eventually switched to using BMI's houseboard. Fortunately, this time loss caused a chain effect of delays for the rest of the day. BMI was unable to open the doors for the venue at the regular scheduled time of 5 o'clock. Yeah, we didn't get into there till about 7. I'd call that a pretty big fucking delay. Possibly a, maybe give you some of your money back delay. That's almost 2 hours, bitches. Even with the pre-show delays, BMI is obligated to start the show at the advertised times due to the contract with bands. We are looking to adjust our contract moving forward to account for technical delays for the best interest of our customers and venue. Is that really it? Like, that is such a corporate newsletter fucking response, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. At least some of these people want to talk to you, maybe give me a refund. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I can reply to that. Probably not. Can I reply? No. I was going to say, if I can reply to it, I'd be like, give my money back, bitch! You know what I mean? Like, it was ridiculous. We also seen Steelheart. Steelheart opened up for Warrant, which, in my opinion, it should have been the other way around, because that Steelheart lead singer is a baller. This motherfucker's like, like, just, the glass is, like, breaking, and, like, this mofo still got it. They weren't a really big band, Steelheart, but they had their moments. And I guess they did the soundtrack or a few songs for that Rockstar movie that Mark Wahlberg was in not too long ago. The main song in that's what's up. They did that shit. So look at the map. There's like a whole chain of my reviews, like my victims. So I started right here. I got this guy, got him. And this is my game trick. I call this the game trick. Okay, so this is 75. You got 47 right here. That's where the indoor speedway is. That's RU Game, Monroe Muffler and Brick, Clarkade, the Game Haven. Second time around, Matt Castrucci Nissan. I don't really remember doing that review. My brother might have done that one. Arcade Legacy. That one's in Cincy. Along with Games Galore, which I've never been back to because it's garbage. So, let's go to the next review. That was really disappointing. Like I said, I was in a lot of pain. It's the game track, dude. This is my line. This is the line I take. Like every month or so, I'll do the line. I'll do some lines. So Game Haven is also a shithole. This place is in the middle of fucking bumfucked Egypt, and yes, I did like my own post too. I did do that. I'm like, thumb up, motherfucker! I always do that. I do it on my videos too, to be honest. I'll give myself one thumb up. I like them, bitches. It looks good. You know what I mean? And 254? 255 bitches. You know what I mean? Donald Trump voted for himself. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, Game Haven. On to that. I'm like, how this place stays in business is beyond me. $5 for a used DVD in 2018? Ridiculous. The staff are all neckbeards, and unless they know you personally, you will not even be acknowledged in the store. Poor selection of overpriced games, too. Newsflash, just because a game is a certain price on eBay doesn't mean it will ever sell or is even worth that much. Avoid this place, okay? It sucks. I'm telling you guys, it's not good. It's not good. And I only went to that place a few times. And their second time around, it's Clarkade. It's my original Clarkade review. And look at that! 3 thumbs up. Well, 2. One was mine, but this is the shortened version of my review. Monroe Muffler and Brake. And there's the response from the owner. Mr. Lowe, we apologize for not providing the customer service you deserve. If you could please comment toll free, I'd like to discuss the matter further. Monroe Muffler and Brake. No, I'm good. And this one, all I put was cars plus fire equals sadness. I don't remember. I don't remember making that review. I don't remember that one. I must have been in a haze. Yeah, I don't remember that one. I got a thumb up though, and I didn't even thumb that one up. So I don't remember doing that. Facts and videos. Let's do this one. This place used to be great, but not anymore. They are always on a buying freeze, so they won't buy your stuff and never have any new inventory. The prices are a joke, and half their games either have no boxes or are scratched beyond recognition. The workers are all jerks. All they care about is their dumpy arcade in the back room that sucks big time. This was when they were open a year ago. This place was way better before they moved to this new building and started thinking they were arcade. Avoid. It's so true, bitches. Like, if they didn't fuck around with that arcade, they'd still be good. They've been around for a long time. I think they were around when I was still in high school. I think. It's been a long time. Games galore. They were barely worth a sentence. Don't waste your time. Prices are absurd. Arcade Legacy. That's the place in the Cincinnati Mills Mall, which is an abandoned mall that you can go to. The place is completely abandoned, Dawn of the Dead style. And in the middle of this is this game store. If you like arcades, this is a dope arcade. It is. And you can pay one price and play all the games you want. There's like one price you can play all day, and there's one price you can play for an hour, and all the games are on free play. But see, when you're playing an arcade game and a lot of the ones I like to play, like Smash TV, which they do have a Smash TV machine, and I do play that occasionally. I like the dual joysticks, the dual dicks, the dual dicks. It looks like 2 dicks just sticking out is what it is, and you just fucking. But with free play, there's nothing keeping you from beating this game. You know what I mean? Like, there's no challenge. You can just keep going, you know what I mean? I guess it's fun, but to just push a button and get a quarter, I feel like the whole point of an arcade was like the competition, like to try to get that high score. When everybody who ever plays the game beats the game, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, it's just stupid. You're just, like I said, you might as well just be playing a ROM of it or something, because at that point, they also have that shit. So it doesn't make any sense. But I gave this place 2 stars because they fucked me over one time and I was mad. So I said, this place is getting worse every day. Prices are going up and the people who work here are jerks. They deal with kids all day. Yeah, people just drop their kids off at this place. It's a daycare, bitches. And they deal with kids all day, so they have real short fuses and have no patience for questions. This one butthole lied directly to my face, saying he can't buy my rare games because he don't have enough cash. and I could plainly see that he did. He was just being lazy and didn't want to do his job. This place is basically a daycare for lousy parents. So fucking true, bitches. This guy, I bring in this stack of games, and this guy is notoriously lazy at this fucking place. And I want to sell these fucking games, because they give okay prices on stuff. And I was in the area anyways, I had these games in my car. I can't remember what it was. I really can't remember. I think it was a few extra PS1 rare games that I had, like duplicates, because I accumulate those. And the guy's telling me, he's like, I don't have any cash in the register. And my brother's with me at the time, too. And I didn't know at the time my brother was going to sell something. So I'm like, whatever, dude, you know what I mean? So I take the stuff, and I'm looking around, and my brother, walks up, and he's like, I'm going to go sell this or whatever. I'm like, I don't got any cash. Then by the time I even said that, another guy was up there, and he got cash right out of the register and fucking helped my brother, okay? It was a different guy, the other guy, and I'm just like, I'm so sick of it, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you go in, you never know what you're gonna get. It's like the arcade box of chocolates. You don't know what you're gonna get, okay? And it pissed me off. So I made that review. Are you game? Okay, so this guy posted a response. He was trying to like puff out his chest. You know what I mean? Like, talk about my shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, this place is a dump. Games are just scattered around the store with no real rhyme or reason. The owner is a jerk who goes by the highest eBay prices for his stuff and then wonders why nobody buys his overpriced crap. Seriously, this guy has the same games on the shelf for over a year because nobody's going to buy his crap. He keeps the more common stuff behind the counter in giant stacks. When you ask for the price, he checks eBay for telling you. What's the point? I'll just buy it off eBay. You know what I'm saying? This was one of my first reviews, too. This was about a year or two ago. He responded, this was hilarious. Okay, so a person that basically leaves terrible reviews on area store sites when they don't sell games cheap enough seems to be what's up. This guy's a total dickweed too. You know what I mean? He won't talk to you or nothing. He only like his friends. It's basically like a hangout for his friends. Is basically all it is. So this guy won't get stuff because he's got any of the good stuff in a glass case. So he's not going to help you unless you're his friends. And he's got this like Pokemon club, fucking over in the corner, talk about Pokemon cards and the latest anime pornography, which I could plainly hear him talking about one day. And because that's way more important, you know what I mean? So, and then he goes on, sorry, we price compare and charge accordingly for games. Our inventory changes quite regularly and we try to keep up with the current prices, which is why we check several sites. You check eBay. I was watching you, dude, okay? You checked eBay. You did not check several sites. You only checked one, okay? Because I saw it, and I seen what you did there, okay? I see what you did there, motherfucker. To ensure our prices are accurate and fair, they're not fair. You don't even have any of the RPGs priced, dude. You have them in a stack like that. So he gets out a stack, his game stack. And I was like, how much is that one? $5,000. You know what I mean? Like, you're on eBay, dude. The site you typed was 4 letters. You know what I mean? Like, let's be completely fucking honest here. We're constantly getting new inventory. We might have a stack of unpriced games behind the counter. We also sell online. So he's admitting he does have a stack of most of his games not priced. We also, this place looks like a garage. You know what I mean? When you walk into it, it looks like someone's dumpy, like unfurnished garage. It just happens to be a couple tables with games on them, and that's what it's like. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck, dude? You got the redneck underneath the fucking car. You know what I mean? With the spilled Budweiser on his chest, like working on a transmission and shit while you're looking at games or something. Like, that's the vibe you get from this place. It's weird. Okay, it's like a fucking drug den. So we also sell online. Our prices are some of the lowest around. When you run a business, you have to make money, which means we do not have to price competitively. So that's what he's saying. He's just basically saying he doesn't price competitively. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to, and he don't. If our games were just sitting on the shelf for years, we wouldn't continue to be... Dude, I went in there over a year period, and you had the same games. Why are you doing this? There are people watching. Why are you doing this? Okay, we strive for customer satisfaction, but honestly, you can't please everyone. Our regular customers and many who just happen to pop in are quite pleased with our store, the selection, and our prices. Nope, it sucks, dude. And this was my Action 52 of my reviews. People seem to like this one quite a bit. I don't know why. I said this place sucks. This is the Game Swap. I'm like, this place sucks. They're overpriced, and the staff are a bunch of neckbeards. Neckbeard jerks that act like you are invading their privacy when you come into the store or ask them a question. Don't waste your time. Place sucks. They are, out of all these people, okay, they are by far the rudest, dude. Like, we're talking straight up neckbeard, dude. Like, there's no other beard. Like, the beard comes out, like, directly out of the neck, dude. Like, a Santa Claus beard, right directly out of the neck like this, dude. Like they're just sitting here doing this shit. The neckiest of the neck beards, dude. Greasy, grimy, fucking gopher guts. Okay? It smells like BO as soon as you walk in, dude. Straight up, dude. And you walk in, and they're just like, you walk in, and they're like, you know what I mean? Like, we interrupted their gay sex conversation on what who's gonna fucking take, and who's gonna give, who's gonna receive, pitch and catch and shit. And every time you get a dirty look, dude. You know what I mean? And there's other reviews on their stuff of people saying that, of them yelling at their kids and stuff. So 1 star, 1 fucking star, and that's that. You know what I mean? But people seem to like that because I called them neckbeards. So buybacks, the place is a joke. The prices are ridiculous. Any game that's even remotely uncommon will be priced like it's gold. They are priced $10 to $20 more than anyone else. Avoid like the plague. Buybacks is bad. Buybacks probably is the worst. You know what I mean? Like, it's the worst. Like, I swear to God, bitches, like, they had a copy of Diablo. And because I've been looking up Diablo because I want Diablo on the PS1 because I don't have it yet. It's one of those PS1 games. And you guys know how many PS1 games I have? I don't have Diablo yet, you know what I mean? And I just refuse to buy it at these ridiculous prices. We have reached the point of PS1 games being too expensive. And it sucks. Buybacks sucks balls. Youth Tide, you know exactly what I'm talking about, dude. Exactly what I'm talking about. And Diablo they had for like $150. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that's the high end of the spectrum even for eBay. You know what I mean? Like, it's dumb, dude. It's $60 fucking on eBay. There you go. You know what I mean? Like, what is going on here? And that was it. Like, I almost, after every one of these times, I've been trying to get Diablo on the PS1 for over a year. This is when I went on my review rampage. I go on I take my fucking game trek. I'm like, Diablo? Too expensive? 1 star. Diablo? Too expensive? 1 star. You know what I mean? I get up and I go, and there's like, people they talk about me in whispers. They're like, man, I heard there's this guy that like travels Interstate 75 and just fucking hands out 1-star reviews like it's making it rain at the club, and oh man, we gotta avoid this guy. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Like, this is what happens. Give me Diablo, like, at a decent price, please. I refuse. I refuse to buy it at these prices. Oh, I got 2 on my original Clarkade at their original spot. I'll read that too. This place is a joke. The prices are ridiculous. Any game that's even remotely common, that's buybacks. I already read that. So the Clarkade, the original one, before they moved, so they couldn't afford the other spot. They moved to this new spot. This other spot was completely dark. They did not have any lights on, ever. So you couldn't see the games, and you're like tripping over stuff. There's stuff everywhere. It's ridiculous. So I said, I added now closed. Not a bad selection of games. At the time, it wasn't. But the problem with this place was always the owner's wife was always there talking very loudly and carrying on. Yes, this has been a problem since your old spot. Okay? They also had kids there working, which was odd. It was odd. It would stare at you and make you feel awkward as you looked around. The lights were always off inside the place, and indicating they were struggling financially. If you can't afford to hire people or keep the lights on, then it's time to hang it up. And that's just the way it is. End of story, bitches. Now, I'm going to do what all these game stores are fucking doing. Hi, how may I help you? Yeah, I'm looking for a Diablo on the PS1. Let me check my inventory and see if we have that. Yeah. Let's see. See here. That'll be $499, sir. Actually, they could probably go ahead and make it an even 600. You know what I mean? Because it's on there for $499. It must be worth $499. I'm going to put it in the game safe. I'm going to lock it up. Okay? You got to get the Terminator 2, both keys at the same time, fucking opening. Just to get the Diablo out. And Diablo has dropped. Diablo has dropped. It was almost 100. Seems like it's about 70 now. Let's see what Fox Hunt's up to. Not what I was expecting. Forgot to put PS1. Trending at 106. Not too bad, motherfuckers. Considering I got it for $3 at the Goodwill. That is by far the best deal I ever got at the Goodwill. I remember flipping through the music CDs. I was looking at music CDs and I was like, Fox Hunt. I was like, is that a PS1 game? And I pulled it out. I was like, what the fuck is this fucking shit? And I fucking, I did the fucking, because my phone made that noise for some reason. I was like, and fucking, I remember Courtney was with me at the time. Courtney's like, what? I was like, I'm about to buy a $100 game for $3. You know what I mean? It felt good. I didn't open up the case and even see if the games were in there because at Goodwill, most of the time the shit isn't even in the case. I was like, please God, please God, please God, please God, please God. You know what I mean? And it looked brand new and it was just like, you know what I mean? And I went up to the register and I bought that bitch like I was stealing something, you know? It felt good. $3 was a good deal. It was like 3 or 5. 3 to 5. It was not. It was 5 or less. I don't think it was $3. I think it was $2.99. It was $2.99. That was a deal. They did not know what the fuck. I've never seen that game for sale since. I've only ever seen this game for sale literally on eBay, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of it. That's it. For some reason, Shrek's... What? How's Shrek involved with Fox Hunt? What's that? What's Fox Hunt got to do with Shrek, motherfuckers? There's not very many... I want this in the hunt, too, man. And this pisses me off because this game is bullshit to fucking find, man, at a decent price. And I remember back in the day, it was cheap. I remember seeing it in the big box at a game store, and it was like $10, and I passed it up, and I didn't know what it was. It looks lame. It's got like the worst cover art of all time. Who would buy this? You know what I mean? Like, who... Like, even at the time, like, I would never even rent this. Like, this would be on the shelf, and I wouldn't even bother, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to read that tag. What's that say? I can't read that. $7.50? That's like it's like a rental sticker. Oh, so you know this fucking game's gonna be all chewed up. Fully tested, a long box. Dude, no way, dude. I guarantee that thing is gnarled. That is a fucking rental. That's a rental. That's $7.50 rental fucking price and shit. That thing was gonna be destroyed, bitches. What's the description say? Acceptable? Yeah, don't ever buy a game with acceptable condition. You guys don't want that. You don't got time for that. No time. And let's see what Shitcade 2 is going for. $205? No shit. Mine is near mint, and I have the guide, bitches. And I'm pretty sure... Oh, my God. Is that really all that's on there now? Whoa. There's one. Shitcade 2. Not very many copies anymore. There's one. How are you going to take a rare game, take it out the case, and drop it on the table and take a picture of it like that, dude? I would automatically never buy this, okay? It's already... I guarantee there's a scratch on that, dude. If I'm buying a game for $150, it better be looking like my fucking phone with that blackness, bitches. Okay? Fucking looking out in space with no stars in it and shit. It better be that black. Okay? Give me a fucking break, bitches. And that is not boding well. Here's another one doing it on the hard table. Have I lost my fucking mind? Is this happening? That looks like sandpaper, bitches. You laid on some sandpaper? Why'd you take it out? Why'd you take it out the box, dude? You could have just opened the box, kept it in the box, and taken a picture of it. Why do you gotta take it out and put it on some sandpaper, dude? You ruined it. I was gonna buy it, but now I'm not. I wasn't gonna buy it. I lied. I used to have PS2 games, but I sold them. They're not really that rare anyways. Well, Shitcade 5 is getting there. Shitcade 5 is getting there. Shitcade 3's 100... What?! No way. Yeah, that's... Disc only is $20, but with everything is $120? What's going on here? No. No, it's $12. What? Is this new? What's going on here? What? Oh, it's new. Who cares? You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck about, I got a new Suikoden 3? Like, that's gonna get you laid, bitches. I don't fucking think so. I don't fucking think so. That's too expensive. See about that if that Neo Turf Masters is still sitting there. Yeah, there it is. Oh, you mean nobody bought this $23,000 game? It's such a good deal. It's such a good deal, though. What the fuck, bitches? Like, what? Okay, I'm gonna make this guy an offer for... You don't even have make an offer on here anymore. Probably because I've done it already several times. I made him an offer for... I was like, oh, I'll give you $3. I was like, I'll give you $2.75. And he like sent me a message one time or something, and I talked about that in that one video and shit. Now Pat the NES Punk's got like 15 copies of it. That's no problem. He watches ass from Neo Turf Masters every day. Ain't nobody got time for that. But he used to have make an offer on here. He probably literally turned it off because of me. What's some more rare games? Look up a couple more. I'm trying to think. What's another rare game? I want to see what my car is going for. My old car. Which is... would be weird to get a car off of eBay anyway. I don't really know how that would... I think that's going for like in the $6,000 range. I wouldn't mind having another one of these. I sold it and I'm an idiot. An idiot. They don't have the whole car on here? Just parts? Technicians did not know how to work on this fucking car, man. They didn't even know how to do the oil in it right. I remember when I pulled that my MR2 in to get its first oil change, they popped the fucking hood. I was like, it's in the back, bitches. This doesn't bode well. And they forgot to put the cap back on it, so all the oil leaked out. I almost blew my fucking engine. It was brutal. It was brutal. This cracked me up the other day. That's actually not bad. Oh, it's being bid on. $133.99 now, bitches. $133.99 now for a fucking dingo. Something that where your PSP would like take a dump on this. You know what I mean? Like, I looked this up for shits and giggles because I actually like this one, the A320. I was like, I like the A320. I still play with it. The battery is miraculous in it. Lasts forever. So I wanted to get an A330 or an A380. I think it's an A380. And I'm not paying that. I got a fucking a dingo one time, and it was bricked out the fucking box. You know what I mean? So, not good, Richards. Not good. These are pretty rare now. You don't see them too often, the dingoes. What's another one I was looking up? That Open Pandora is hardly ever on here either. I've been wanting to get one of those, but yeah. That's not what I mean, bitches. Open Pandora, you want necklace? You want necklace? You want earring? I got you, man. I got you, man. Let's look up a little Samson real quick. Little Samson is $850. No, that's Mr. Gimmick. Damn, you can't even find Little Samson. 2,900. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on here, bitches? Card only. Card only, $1,300. Bitches. Bitches. Come here for a minute. Come here. Come here. Hold on. Let me take a sip. I'm gonna need a sip. If you spend $1,300 on a Little Samson, come here. You're a fucking idiot! Okay? You can get it for free, bitches. Google, Lil Samson, ROM, download, done, free. All my money's in my bank account. I didn't spend it on this. You're going to spend $1,500 on this. It doesn't even come with a box. No book. Bruh. You can find a cheap fucking car for that. You know what I mean? Like, you can't drive this. Nobody's driving Little Samsons, okay? If you are, I'd like to know about it. I mean, it looks like it's in all right condition, but those nails are fucking nasty, so I don't want... He's touching this. That's gross. What is going on, bitches? There's one for $30,000. $30,000? Where? This is what I pray. I pray that the fucking reproductions get so close to the original games that you're not even gonna be able to tell the difference. And I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off, bitches. I'm gonna laugh. I can't wait. I can't wait till people motherfuckers get duped into buying repros, because if I do not feel sorry for nobody buying a $1,000 NES game when they get duped. Sorry, you're an idiot, bro. Okay, I'm sorry. That's fucking stupid. You can buy the fucking game. It works exactly the same as $28. What's the difference between this? This even looks like it's an older label. In this, like, literally, if I wouldn't even know the difference. I mean, this looks like a worn out fucking old game. It's gonna get to that point, and I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off, man. They already are, exactly. This is what your game collection is, okay? Nothing. People can make your game collection. Something is not rare if you can just make it, okay? It's not rare if somebody can just take it and just make a copy of it and make it. You know what I mean? Like, diamonds are fucking rare. Ain't nobody cooking up a diamond on their stove, you know what I mean? Going out in the garage and soldering together a diamond. Diamonds are expensive because the diamond companies make those shits purposely rare, even though diamonds themselves aren't really a rare thing, but diamond companies fuck that shit up, you know what I mean? Little Samson is plastic, bitches. It comes in a cartridge, that exact same cartridge that any other NES game comes in, okay? It's already... The flash a ROM onto one of these takes no skill, you know what I mean? You can buy a ROM flasher and do it yourself. You know what I mean? Is this it? No. ROM flasher. Chip tuning. What are they called? I've seen them on here before, where you flash your own ROMs. You can buy it! You know what I mean? You could do it yourself. Like, there's nothing to it. Like, it's... I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't justify it. PS1, I can justify. There's not really... When I was collecting for it was cheap, and there's no PS1 repros. You know what I mean? PS1 emulation's kind of a pain in the ass, and a lot of my favorite games are on the PS1. So it ticked all the boxes. When you can give me every NES, a ROM dumper, when you can give me every NES game in a file that takes less than 30 seconds to download, why would anybody? Why? Why would you want to play it on a system that's going to be inferior to a Raspberry Pi or on the computer? Does anybody get out of this to buy an expensive? Does it make you feel better, superiority? Because that's really almost what it comes down to at this point, is a superiority complex. The putting the game in there, being legit, OG hardware, Frame Meister, okay? Got the Firm Meister on with the RGB bitches, okay? Biggity blam, HDMI, wipe my ass with them shits, okay? Ain't nobody got time for that, bitches, okay? I'm gonna go through and spend $40,000 to play a game that I could play right now for free, and it would look exactly the same. Let's be honest here, bitches. If I take Little Samson on the computer, set it up, get the settings looking pretty good, get the Frame Meister hooked up to the NES, okay, with the $30,000 little Samson. And I bring you in blindfolded. I got everything covered up to where you don't know which one's which. I guarantee you, you're not going to be able to tell the difference. It's not going to be possible. And if you can, you are a super virgin. Okay? What the fuck, dude? Okay, while you're trying to figure out, this person's like, man, this one, maybe it's this one. No, maybe it's this one. Okay, I'm having sex, okay, in the other room, okay, because I ain't waiting around. Waiting for your bullshit. Nobody got time for this. Okay, here it is. ROM dumper for the Wonder Swan for some reason. I've seen them on here before. Point stands. You can buy ROM dumpers, bitches. Okay, but instead of Raspberry Pi, okay, which you can get for $50, okay, and load your own fucking ROMs on, or you can, splurge a little bit, get one with games put on it, $120, you know what I mean? Usually about what they go with. eBay's getting kind of shady, getting the ones that are selling games. I've noticed some of them are getting kicked off. Or they might have just been taken down, but $135, get the games already installed. Or you can buy the Frame Meister for $389, okay, to hook up your SNES which is now going for a sultry $134.99. Well, that's the NES. That's the regular NES. Well, here's a dumpy looking one right here. I mean, I guess if you want to... Oh, who's going to play the Courtney cigarette-stained SNES, okay? You're going to have the Frame Meister. How are you going to hook up, okay, the one with the piss all over it? I know it's the plastic fade, and please don't put it in the comments at Rob, that is actually the plastic changing colors over the year. It is not urine. It is not urine. I know, guys. But $89.99 for this. To get a better looking one, don't even get me started. You got a $76 bid war. Okay, a bid war that's going off in 4 days, bitches. 4 days for this Super Nintendo. There ain't no buying now on it. Okay, this is what it's becoming, bitches. $124. Okay, so $389, $124. Okay, I'm getting frisky. I would like to play Demon's Crest. It's a good game. Let's check it out. Can't be that much, right? Hold on. That's in the box. It's got to be cheaper card only, right? Oh, God. What the fuck? $117! I don't get it. It's $70 with 3 days left. Okay? I'm telling you, bitches. If somebody put this on as a legit cartridge, or this as a legit cartridge, how are you gonna know? You know what I mean? Just because they're just telling, like, I pinky swear. You know what I mean? $22.95 is a repro, bro. That's a repro. Okay. You gotta remember, you gotta get these things called eBay Eyes. Okay. eBay Eyes goes whoop, 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 okay, and you scan that shit. And you go past the repros because you know they're repros. Okay, but they're super cheap. Nobody's putting Demon's Crest on here for $22 when it's going for $94.99. Oh, hey, you want a busted apart Demon's Crest for $94.99? Come on, guys, I just dropped it off the fucking Empire State Building. It's $94.99. Why? I get you're trying to show it's legit, but it's broke at this point, dude. You have broken it. No. Okay? No. This is the only hobby in the entire world that somebody can do something like this and somebody would still buy it for $94.99. You're not going to find that. Who's going to have a car on there that's busted apart in a big barrel full of pieces and they're like, hey, $1,500, what do you think? I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think so. Okay, I'm getting a Craven to play Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut. I heard that one's cheap. Let me take off this. I'm hoping it fills in. There it is. $499. I can't keep breathing. Oh God. Oh no. Why did I do this? Eject. Eject. Like, Matt, the 1010, man, you have gold, brother. I can't believe. $500. No box. No book. You want box and book? Repro. If you just want a repro, not real, fake copy of this game, $162. 3 bids in, 2 days left. We'll go higher than that. The game fucking sucks. It's balls, okay? Sweaty ones. $659. Okay? 1,000. Oh, God. Just barfed along. Woo! What the fuck? Dude. I don't want to sign in this shit. Yeah, I was going to offer him $3.95. Oh, well. So, yeah. Gaming sucks. eBay sucks. It used to be good. Now it's bad. It's weird how that happens. But I'm going to end this, bitches. This has gone on way longer than I thought it would. I thought it'd just be like 30 minutes tops, but I got on a tangent. So this has been a very fun stream. I'll do more of these freeform, surfing around streams, you know what I mean? Those are fun. I knew when I got on the eBay, it was going to be craziness. I appreciate all the donations. Appreciate it from Caleb, Waza, Jawbreaker, a couple from Waza. Hell yeah, dude. $2.99. Awesome Sauce from Darkstar Ninja, Ricky Ricardo, Super Sinister, Caleb. Appreciate it, guys. I really do. So this has been fun. Good stream, guys. All right, you guys take care. I'll be playing Mighty Number 9 before you know it.